Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the raft. And yeah, I'm just playing this a bit because I'm working on getting The Sims. I need to get my old EA account back because I haven't played the old Sims, well, Sims 4, the newer one, for a while. But I did have a lot of mods and cool stuff and cool house saves, so I'm hoping that's still there because it's still on my computer. So yeah. Let me organize some stuff here. There we go. Now I can see people in chat and everything and see all the viewers and whatnot. Hey, Jay. Welcome. And yep, first. Yeah, we're just messing around in the raft. I don't know. I may end up switching games in the end, too. During this stream, and I'm also going to be showing something else in this stream too. Hey! Let's see, we want this one-sided, because I decided also to change the wallpaper in here. Something a little more, I don't know, piratey. Hopefully this doesn't show through the other side too. Yeah, pretty much. It's in creative right now though, but it's basically I was gonna use it, and I still may for, you know, like I may record some of this when I do end up changing games. Because my goal was to basically make a pirate ship, yeah, for Foxy. Basically it's pirate ship themed. I'll show you in a sec, Jay. No, I have not, Lynette. That sounds interesting. Yeah, so here's the, wait, what was it? Yeah, N. There we go. Okay, so now I can show you, Jay, the whole ship. This is the ship. And yeah, it is. And this is my favorite part of it. Ooh, that is awesome, Rebecca. And yeah, Jay, this is the, stage, because I was like, I don't know, Foxy the pirate having his own ship, he'd probably want his own stage. And this is the brightest lit room. And it's got a garden section and sailing area there and such. That sounds interesting, Lynette. And yeah, a glitch trap room, because I couldn't help it. So for those of you wondering, that's why it's all purple and green and stuff in the past streams, why this room is here. It's meant to be kind of glitch trap, just has his own little private room up top in the ship. And I'll need to have a look at that, Lynette. That sounds cool. But yeah, when I do get The Sims, you guys will I'll probably make a Pizzaplex-esque location, because I had messed around a lot in the newer Sims and found, I don't know if it's with cheats or what, but that there's one massive area that's meant to be a, like, park that you can use as a location. I built a BioShock-themed home originally. And oh yeah, I love themed rooms. Like my houses in The Sims, I actually built a house in the newer Sims that was this like place where basically it was meant to be themed like you were outdoors. I'd used some mods for everywhere in the house, and everything they needed was there. I even had Sims like that were just hired employees in certain locations, so like you could have a barista at a coffee place in the house, so they never needed to leave home. I'm pretty good, Jay. I'm currently rocking shorts right now, just so I can stream longer. I'm not a shorts man usually. That's a little odd here in Oregon when it's like right now it's 88 Fahrenheit out. So it's pretty hot. Yes, I censored myself. How long have I been into the FNAF fandom? That's an interesting question and a good one. I've been into it for quite a while just because like I don't know. I love lots of lore and little hidden details of the lore in games and just writing either way. There's lots of little hints I drop in my ASMRs. Like there's been a hint at who the bad guy is in my FNAF like Pizzaplex ASMRs. In reality, like who Philides like actual identity is. But they're little subtle ones. uh and yeah, I don't know. I've been into it for I don't know how long, but for how old? I was like in my 20s when I got into it, I think. I was pretty young. Not too young, but decently young. Oh dang, so you started very young with it, Lynette. Heck yeah. I mean, there are some very, like, people who've been with this, they've been raised on it. And I don't object to that. There's plenty of things I've been raised on. Like, that's why, for those of you who want to know, there's going to be a little surprise video at the end of this stream. Now, if you have to go, don't worry, because it's always going to be up on YouTube after. So you're not going to really technically miss anything. You can just, rewatch and skip to the end. But I'm going to be showing something that, because I don't know, I kind of want to touch on this. Of at some point that I want to do work on, like a mod that I wanted to do. Because I've been a Fallout fan for a long time. Not like the old school Fallout. And yeah, Lynette, I can do one. I just kind of want to get this out there first real quick. No worries, though. But yeah, I've always been a Fallout fan, and I'd created my own, like, original characters in it, and, like, played them, and kind of, like, double role-played them, because I know Fallout's a role-play game. But I came up with voices for them, attitudes and personalities and backstories. So, like, when I chose an option in the game, it wasn't just based on the good and evil karma that you could get in that game. It was, like, this person's seen, like, for instance, raiders in the game. That, yeah, they've seen raiders attack towns because they were living in one. And so, like, they feel very strongly against raiders because of that. So, yeah. And yeah, let me see here. Okay, I can give that a try. Alright, so let's see. And by a leash, a child, you're meaning like one of those kid leashes that are sometimes disguised as backpacks? Because if so, before I do this, I just want to say, okay, so I just want to say a quick story of something I saw. This will just be real quick. One time I was in the mall, and I saw a kid with one of those very rambunctious, very little gremlin child running around, freaking out. The mom kind of yanks him like a little dog, like they're trying to keep him from like biting another dog, pulls him over, and proceeds to, like, it looks like they're pulling out the contents of their purse. They had apparently, from the looks of it, just put everything that they had in there. I was like, that's a weird way to do this. You're pack muling your kid, kinda, okay. Like, there was not a thing that the kid probably had or related to that kid in there. It was all, like, the mom's makeup, her, like, everything. And I can answer that in a sec, Jay. Let me do the scenario here real quick. All right. Calm down. Please, calm down. Come on. It's fine. Come on. We need to go now. No, I want to play. Please, I want to play. Oh, come on. Just relax. Please. There you go. Is that kind of what you wanted? I apologize if it isn't exact. I know, yeah. I built a theater in Raft. It's the creative, though, Toxic. But still, this is a blueprint for what I want to build. And yeah, I built a theater in Raft. No worries, Arrow. And yeah, so how long did it take me to perfect some of the FNAF voices? Monty's, it was a really easy one, hilariously enough. And, because that one I already had done with a, like, character that I did, who actually, you guys will see him in the stream. That's actually the other reason I wanted to play this, just to show you guys the origins of Monty's voice. The one that I did for Huggy Wuggy, yes, that's actually based on Barney. The Huggy Wuggy one is based on Barney. And the longest one, hilariously enough, was actually Afton's. Because I wanted it to sound like the game. But I kind of had trouble doing it like the depth that he has, plus that slight, like, smoky, kind of gruff tone to the voice actor's voice, which is kind of funny because I started practicing on it and getting it down by listening to the voice actor just talk. And oh, there'll be more Jackie, don't worry. He's gonna pop up soon. But yeah, the longest one for the FNAF ones was Afton's. Because I just wanted it to sound creepy, but I wanted it to sound like in the games. And I also wanted it to be able to turn into, like, tone-wise, spring traps. And so it couldn't just simply be this. I needed it to be able to be more flexible and then go into this. And oh yeah.
Let's see. Why, hello there, kids. How are you? It's Barney. But then, I just added a bit more depth to it because Huggy Wuggy is a very big character.
And I'm very good, Eero. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Definitely having some fun today with the stream and everything. And see, I learned how to do Barney not from watching the show, but here in Oregon, I'm not sure if it was broadcast other places, but there was Z100, was the radio station. And they had this joke of foul-mouthed Barney character called Evil Barney, which was a parody of Barney, and he would say the most foul things. But it was just hilarious in a weird way to me, because I don't know, I don't object to people liking Barney. But it was one of those things where, like, being raised in that period, you definitely saw a lot of Barney. You know. That was when Barney was king. The purple dinosaur ruled the playground. I don't know why, but I have to say that like this.
Back in my day, a purple dinosaur ruled the playground, you know.
But yeah, so that's why Springtrap took a long time, though. Sorry to divert there a bit. And for a nickname, lots of people, because it just kind of became like a nickname due to a character I role played, is Conrad or just Painter. Also works if you prefer to shorten it. But Conrad also works. Peepaw Afton.
I remember back in my day, we didn't just hit people. No, we yelled. That's how a good villain did things. You had to say something before you did it.
What is it with the villains in comic books and action films being like, gotcha, pretty much, when they're about to smack a hero? What is with that? That's why I swear, all villains in all universes, there is some secret organization for them that's okay, so wait, you're robbing this museum on Thursday. Yes, they're robbing that museum on Thursday. Okay, you have to have this villain reschedule for his robbing of the museum. This guy's doing it that night. And yeah. That works too, Frog. Oh God. See, that's a fun fact related to the William Afton voice. And yeah, I can definitely do the Afton voice a good long time. That one doesn't hurt me too much. Moon hurts a little bit, but I'm getting better at it. That is weird, Linnet. And I'm sorry, Valader. I can try the humming. Yeah, I can try humming the song. That's for sure, Valader. I can try a humming version of it. That would be a bit easier. Oh God.
Chocolate. I remember chocolate. Oh, chocolate. I've done that a lot in VR chat when I would play, more often. I would rock the peepaw. There was actually a version I found that was just his, head, and neck in a wheelchair. So he looked like the chocolate guy from SpongeBob. And no, it's okay. It's okay, Arrow. Feel free to ask questions, folks. But yeah, what else was I gonna say but yeah, so in order to kind of, and yeah, Valader, I can do that, as an ASMR if you like, then yeah. And yeah, I'd love to, Linnet. But let me just say this real quick, though, that, because I kind of trailed off while talking about it, but that, yeah, what I'll be showing, because now that, you folks are all here, I will be showing you at the end of this stream two videos, of basically an old concept that I had of a mod for Fallout 4 that was gonna be a mission series that had my original characters that I'd come up with years ago for Fallout in it. And you were gonna be dealing with basically, weird way I can describe him. Mind you, it would take a lot to drive me crazy, honestly. So that's why it was well, if I'm in a post-apocalyptic universe, it was a weird post-apocalyptic alternate universe version of me. In some ways.
Minus, of course, the drug use, because the character was supposed to do, like, chems, which is their universe of drugs. No, yeah, I can definitely do that, Jay. And yeah, Lynette, what's the, new scenario? Alright. A little bit of drunk sun while, Lynette types. Okay, cool. Okay, I can definitely do that. Alright. Alright, let's see here. So first I'll do the sun one real quick. Let's see. What happened last night? That's a lot of bottles. Did you really drink all of that? I did. Wait, what did I do last night then? I what? Oh, you've got to be kidding. And what? Oh, no. I hope the security cameras were off. I need to go scrub away some graffiti. There you go. And yeah, I thought I'd leave it kind of vague as to what happened. Leave your imagination to explain it, folks. But I just thought that was hilarious. Oh yeah, I can definitely do that, Arrow. Alright, let's see.
Aunt Lolly, Mommy and Daddy are fighting again.
And then Lolly, I forget what I did for their voice. It's, oh, yeah. Now I kind of remember. I'm hoping this is correct.
Gum, I told you to stop them fighting again. Gum, I told you to stop making them fight again. I like the drama.
There you go. Alright, Jackie falling and Player helping him up. Player, sorry. I refer to it as that because I originally started, like, when I was working on the mod originally is when I started really heavy getting into script writing. And I would always write the like, script for the mod, like, dialogue-wise, with Player as the cue, so to speak. Not listener, but Player. So when I refer to people in the scripts for my ASMRs, it's always Player. Alright. Oh. Thanks. Yeah, I think I tripped one of the tiles in here is a bit slippery. I think I need to clean the kitchen. Thanks. And okay, cool. Let's hear him, Jay and Lynette. Let's hear him. And as I said, Valader, I'll do an ASMR of that. Winnie, who's that? I don't think I've done their voice before. Hey, Wolf Girl, welcome to the stream. And yeah, Validar, I'll definitely do that for that then. And no need to do caps, Validar, it's fine. I wonder if I can do that then. Let me...
So, okay, we have Ribbon Dancer, which is more about here. And then we basically go about here. So what I usually do for my Fizzerali. Which I know sounds a little weird, but that's because when you put it through programming and stuff, it sounds, you know...
I wonder if I can sing in that, though. Alright. This is probably not going to sound too great singing voice-wise, though, because I'm trying to think of a way to make it work.
Alright. Days seem as if they'll never end.
There you go. That's hard to work with. That kind of like tickles my throat a bit. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry, Linda. That's what I mean by it doesn't sound yeah. And yeah, Validar, I can do that. All right.
Alright. There we go. Who's Moondrop's little baby? It's you. Yes, it's you.
There you go. There you go, Validar. So that's the best I can do on such short notice. I apologize if it's not great. Congratulations! I, not too long ago became an uncle. Because my sister had a kid. And that is amazing news, Wolf Girl. And yeah, they do. I think it's the kind of lanky, acrobatic, like, movements and stuff. Like, very acrobatic and very flourishy and flowy motions to Fizzerali and Ribbon Dancer. From what I had seen of, like, the animation and stuff, too, that I really did like the animation in that, in both, honestly. But yeah, Fizzerali's like one of the characters that I really kind of liked in the end. And the other reason I learned how to do that voice is because that was the closest to whatchamacallit, to one of my OC's voices was their, like, I forget his name, something Bright, for his, like, Beetlejuice voice is pretty close to one of my, like, original characters, like, voices I had imagined. let's fix those flags too, because now that I know that I can actually show this piratey thing on it. So now we have like more official pirate flag going here on this ship. Ooh. No, let's reverse it. Yeah. That's very piratey. Well, dang. That is intense then, Wolf Girl. But I'm sure you'll be a wonderful one of all of those. Oh, Validar, as I said, I can't sing that really. Like, that'll mess up my throat as I explained last time, but I will do the humming one for you. Yeah. Oh yeah, what is it, Rebecca? What's the question? Let's see. Back on the boat. Looks like our engine stopped. And I'm sorry, Validar, I can't really do the singing part. I'll do the humming part for you. I'll do an ASMR of that. And I have a sister, and that's it. For siblings, if we're not counting through marriage. Because I have a brother-in-law, and a nephew, I believe is the term for that, yeah. I definitely am going to, at some point, do that, yeah, because I've been looking for more avenues of different, like, things for the Patreon or different things like that. I just kind of need to, like, figure out a really good schedule for, like, my producing them and such. I've kind of got a good schedule down now, so I can figure that out a bit easier. So yeah, I will probably in the future be taking full-length requests, yeah. And I'll definitely be doing that, Rebecca, because I do want to do more with Sun at some point. I'll probably, though, just for storyline wise, I'll have it be set in a different period. That was the one thing I was kind of debating recently of should I have some that take place, because the characters they've kind of gone, I wouldn't say evil, but they've kind of been possessed, in the storyline, but did I want to keep it that way? And no, I don't. I've decided now, that I want to keep it a little different. So that way, I can have flexibility to have moments like that where the characters are, they have other stories that can be told with them. Oh, okay, that's interesting, Lynette. Let's see. Yep, Uncle Painter Cat. Ooh, that is cool. That is very cool, Lynette. I approve. Yeah, the other reason we're just kind of hanging out on the ship right now, folks, is I thought it works. We're just kind of, chilling and chatting right now, as we're doing. Yeah, and just, kind of a heads up. I already kind of mentioned it, but for other people who have joined the stream, that, yeah, I will be showing at the end of the stream a little, 2 videos. They're pretty short, that I did a while back for a, mod, for Fallout 4 that I was gonna do. Still may one day do it. Yep. And some people have said I'm a father figure, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I don't object. I don't find it weird at all. I don't know. I've been seen as a lot of things in my life, so I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so now it's reversed. There we go. And yeah, I can definitely do a thing of that. A thing of helpy dancing. Oh, I like it. I like the Canon Bonnie design. Like Glimrock Bonnie. It is cool. I like it a lot, honestly. It's very fitting for the Glamrock vibe. And yeah, Leonard, I'd love to hear about that. I'd love to hear about your Garden of Bound OC.
Alright. Let's see if I can do this. Now this is basically how healthy sounds outside of the filter. I know it's a little weird, but yeah. Alright, let's see. Got a feeling. Da-da-da. Oh. Hey there. I guess I had the volume on my internal speakers up a little too high, yeah. How much of that did you see?
There you go. And all right, let's see. Son, legit mad. And yeah, go ahead, ask away, ask away, Wolf Girl. Brain for a sec there. And I agree, Rebecca. That is an awesome detail to it. Although I also loved seeing the kid Monty with the frickin' long hair and stuff. That was awesome looking. He's like, he's so adorable. All right, let's see. Aw, thank you, Hero. I love Helpy too. He is very adorable. Although he's kind of one of those characters that I feel if you called him adorable, like the character, he would probably like be very flattered by it and like the compliment, but totally play tough guy and be like, hey, I ain't adorable. I'm vicious. I'm tough, I'm fierce. Just stuff like that. Oh yeah, for real. Oh, let's see here. I like it, Linnet. It's a very cool idea. Alright, let's see. Stop it! Stop teasing me right now! No, I am not scrunkly. Maybe a bit lanky, but not scrunkly. No. What? No. Well, my head gears are a bit loose, so it spins extra sometimes. What? There you go. Oh, Hero. Well, I will see you next stream then, and don't feel too bad. You can always watch the stream back. Bye-bye, Hero. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, or whatever it may be for you. And oh yeah, Drunken Son is pretty hilarious, I agree. And I always, like, I imagine, like, a grumpy son is basically kind of like a kid in some ways. That's grumpy. Vibe. And bye, Jay. Or are you, still hanging out? Okay. But yeah, also back to the subject at hand. I say I'm going with C, friend. And I'm sorry, Valader, as I said, I just can't sing in that character's voice. It's something I just can't do. I apologize. Like, if I could, I really would. But yeah, where was I? That's where I was. Yeah, I was gonna say, that basically I want to show, that, yeah. And yeah, I don't know, scrunkily. I always found that, like, a hilarious term. Yeah, I can definitely give that a go. Oh, you dyed your hair. It's a very good, interesting look on you. I definitely think it's new. But I think it kind of is fire truck red. I like it. And yes, I only say fire truck red because, funny story for you folks. Okay, so years ago. And yes, it's going to be another Helpy, Wolf Girl. It is, because I want to continue that, and I want to get to what it led up to in the last one, because there's something about that. I'm not going to give away spoilers. But yeah, so funny story for you folks. When I was younger, like in my, I think I was 15, I decided I want my hair fire truck red. That'll look so cool. So cool. So I bleached my hair. So it gets nice and bright. But I bleached it way too much. Way too much. And the piece of hair I tested it on, because I just snipped off a piece of my hair, I didn't care. So I snipped it off, dunked it in the dye, and called it good, because it was one of those, like, wash out eventually kinds, but a pretty strong brand. Yay. L-Chips is awesome. I loved playing that. It was fun doing L-Chips. But yeah, so I tried to dye it that, and when I washed it out, due to the bleach, my hair was completely fried, and it did not turn out fire truck red. It turned out cotton candy pink. Okay, so you had something a little similar. So you dyed it kind of purplish pink. Okay. Me, I wasn't going for that. I was going for like this color of the ship and stuff. And I rocked a purple hair dye a while back. More just for fun. Nice, that's awesome. It's always good when like a hair dye job comes out right. I used to dye my hair a ton. At first just for fun, and then I just cosplayed Joker every convention that I went to pretty much. And I would dye my hair green. Every time. So yeah, I rocked like Joker green hair for a long time. I like those facts about them, Lynette. I think they're good. It's always good to have interesting details to a character, too. Okay, that is clever. I once knew a friend who went to, like, a Christian school where they were like, you can dye your hair a natural color, but you cannot dye your hair a non-natural color. So if it was, like, a natural color, they would be like, okay, that's fine. You know, you dyed your hair from, like, blonde to black, whatever. But if it was, like, you wanted to do, say what I did and dye your hair, like, fire truck red or green, they would be like, nope. Oh yeah, I can definitely do that. Wolf Girl. Hmm. I mean, it starts with a B. Beatrice. All right. Let's see here.
Freddy, you're hugging a bit tight. I am sorry, but I have just missed you. So very much, Monty. It's good to see you again. I know, but I think you're actually crushing me. I didn't think that was possible, but, yeah, let go.
And I'm happy you enjoyed that, Wolf Girl. That was a fun one. But yeah, what else was I gonna say too? That yeah, that I know I've already kind of touched on it before in this. But yeah, that one day I do hope to do more work on the thing that I'll be showing you folks. Cause I don't know, I just felt like it's one of those side projects I really want to get done one day. But it'll take time and effort. Because I've researched into what it would take to make this happen, the mod idea, and it would take quite a bit to get it to work. And I even did some of it already. So yeah. But I kind of want to also share it with you folks, not to only show you the origins of Old Man Death's, like, voice. Well, Monty's, as you folks know it. I like the first one, Lynette. And not trying to, say that the other one is bad, but it kind of, Blue Raz kind of sounds like I don't know, like a soda or a like fizzy candy. Oh, I love fizzy candies. Those things are delicious. I can definitely do that, Rebecca. And that sounds like an interesting hair color as well, Jay. I approve. All right.
Thanks for helping me clean my room, Rockstar. Wait, you found that old photo of me? You've got to be kidding. Oh. Yeah, I used to kind of rock the mullet kind of looking hair. That was before I became a member of the band, though. Yeah, the mohawk does look a lot better, doesn't it?
There you go.
So, okay, something more like this is what you're thinking? For
for the OC. So something kind of like this. And then more hyper. So we go right here, and then we go more hyper. Okay, so something kind of like this. Hello, my name is Lala. How are you? It's really nice to meet you.
No, yeah, I love little wholesome moments, honestly, in life. They're fun and good. Nice. That's interesting, Jay. I'll need to look that up. Now, because now I'm curious. Yeah, and I will be giving, like, a little bit of backstory on the Fallout characters when I do the video, like, at the end. So you guys can kind of get an idea for them. Or if you folks would like to hear now, I'm definitely, happy to, you know, tell you a little bit about the characters if you're interested. Or if not, I can save it for the end. Yeah, I can definitely do a try at that.
Alright, so more about here. Okay. Hello there. My name is Peppermint. What's yours? I'm Lala. How are you? And it's nice to meet you too. Well, you know that we're voice acted by the same person, right? Oh, that's weird. How are we talking together then?
There you go. And all that I can randomly think of is Futurama. For folks who haven't seen it, there's a scene where they use audio editing, of course, but where they have a character sing harmony with themselves, and it is pretty hilarious because they even pointed out in the episode of like, does anybody else find it weird that this character is singing harmony with themselves? Oh, okay. I messed up a little bit. Sorry, Leonard.
Oh yeah, Peppermints was supposed to be here. I think. Yeah.
Thoughts on Ruin. So I've seen a little bit of Markiplier playing it and Jacksepticeye playing it. And I think it's an interesting game, and I actually kind of want to play it at one point. Now that I've seen some of it. Not that I didn't before, but now I'm really interested in it. And yeah, same here. Mark, the ones that I watch frequently, although I more frequently watch the last one that I'm going to mention, is Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and then Brain, and Call Me Kevin. Because Call Me Kevin, I don't know, he's kind of similar to me gameplay-wise when he plays. Because he's really flippin' evil in games to the NPCs. He's so cruel. But then he just comes off like such a nice guy. So, you know, just, I mean, for this thing, obviously, you know, he's not a real killer or anything or things like that. But it's like, yeah, he's just such a nice guy, and it's a contrast. Like, some friends, when they would see me play video games and stuff, a lot of the time they would be like, dude, you are outright like the devil to these NPCs. Like, you are just truly evil. And yeah, you should check him out, in my opinion. I mean, he's already got a lot of subscribers, so it's not like I'm trying to advertise for the guy here. But I just like him. So if you want to, see something similar to what I like, check out Call Me Kevin, because he's a pretty funny YouTuber in my mind. And I don't know, I watch him because of the similar kind of sense of humor. And I like the fact that, big vocabulary word here for you folks, warning, that he's very self-deprecating humor. He likes to make fun of himself a lot. And I enjoy that. Because I don't know. That's a good way of showing you don't take yourself too seriously in a good way. Because basically, like, this is just the way I heard it. So you can just put any gender here. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Wolf Girl. And yeah, definitely, Jay. Feel free. Like, if you want in the Discord or someplace, feel free to shoot that, clip anywhere. And yeah, Dwarko's in it. Oh, I found that awesome. I was like, oh, that's awesome. But yeah, so, I don't know. I definitely just enjoy Call Me Kevin because of that, because what I was gonna say is, like, a saying that I'd heard a while back kind of related to the just making fun of yourself, which is basically a big man can do that. Somebody who's not tough, somebody who's not truly, like, unworried about it. Like, they're worried about people mocking them or something. If you can make fun of yourself, that proves to people that it's like, well, look at, I'm making fun of myself here, so you can feel free to make fun of me. But it's not going to matter, because I've already, in their mind, depending on the person, put yourself down. Not that that's really how it should be. You shouldn't be putting yourself down, but be willing to make a joke at your own expense sometimes. Like, that's why when I, like, die in video games in this, you guys have seen me make jokes at myself about failing and stuff. It's not so much me, kicking myself while I'm down. But yeah. It's more just, I don't care. And yeah, folks, I kind of feel like just sharing what I've been doing of late, when I haven't been doing ASMRs. I've just kind of been playing Red Dead Online, more just because, one day I hope to, at least if I can, try and get into a, Red Dead Online roleplay server to do one of my characters in it. Because I'd kind of put them in different periods for fun at one point, see how the character would work best. Before I ended up doing Fallout years ago, but they would work equally well in Wild West, because they were kind of modeled after, like, old Wild West villain, or just mysterious types that are like, you can't tell what their alignment is. You don't know who they're working for. Decided, why not? Open the ticket booth. Let me save here. And I think it's pretty cool, Lynette. I like it. I know you were asking Rebecca, but I thought I'd comment as well real quick there. Hey, welcome back, Hero. Yeah, sorry for the game pausing real quick here. I don't know, I want to check something. Okay, everything in the chat is functioning perfect on the stream. Because as I said, it was my first time doing the, like, setup of the chat on the side there. So I was like, oh, I hope this works. Alright, there we go. It's all working fine. We are all good. Let's see if I can still do this for fun, folks. Because I used to be able to do what I like to call the 90s narrator. Usually used in action films. You'll hear it in a sec.
In a world populated by ships, lots of ships, and boats, and lots of water, there was one man on a ship.
My favorite thing to do when I had learned how to do that when I was a bit younger was just, like, they had all these, like, comedy, happy, light-toned, uplifting type of films. And I would always just, like, say what they were saying, but in that voice. So, like,
Coming this summer, a heartwarming story about a father and his son.
I'm sorry, Wolf Girl. But you can do it. You got this. I believe in you. You got it. You'll be able to power through it and deal with school and get those good grades and everything. You'll be able to do it. Sunday school, technically. Or no, that's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. What am I thinking? Brain. I know some churches of stuff like that, I believe. It's been a... I don't go to church. I'm not a Christian. I'm a Jewish person. But I haven't gone to synagogue in a long time. Although, mind you, to clarify for folks watching this, just because I say I'm not a religious person, doesn't mean I'm against religion. I think they may have posted it in my Discord. Let me check real quick here, folks. Sorry if the stream lags a pinch. Cross your fingers. Okay, so yeah, they shared it in here.
I don't know what to do. I've never understood these things. Do we even have them here? Energizing candy. What does energizing mean?
Okay, yeah, it does sound a lot like it. For those of you wondering, the video is titled Lunar Has a Crush in VR Chat. So if you look that up on YouTube, then you will find it. 'Cause I don't know if you can share links in this. But yeah, so that's what it is, folks. And yeah, you are right, Jay. That does sound so much like it. I agree. That's an interesting couple. but I could see it. Aw, I'm very happy I can help and inspire you then, Arrow. That is awesome. Oh yeah, definitely. That's fine to share, Jay. And yeah, the clip was perfect. It definitely showed exactly what you were talking about, the voice and everything. Like, yeah, that is definitely, like, they sound a lot alike, and that is kind of cool. Speaking of Afton, Lynette, I'm currently wearing, because my family sent me a birthday, like 2 birthday gifts early, because they had heard about the stream I was doing, and I'm currently wearing an Afton Robotics shirt right now, an Afton Robotics t-shirt. So that's good timing. And yeah, I can definitely try a request as Moon. Heck yeah. Just as I've said, the singing is the one thing I can't do as Moon. Because it's just, I've tried and it just tears up my throat to sing as Moon. Humming I can do, because it's like, I don't know, I can kind of, not trying to say that I don't put in as much work with it when I hum as Moon, but it's a bit easier because I can use, like, the auto effects. Drunk Moon. I'm curious about the Drunk Moon. I'm giving that a go.
You know, this stuff is really good. No. No. This bottle is my baby tonight. I'm gonna be cradling it and nursing from it all night. I didn't know I could actually hiccup. Okay, that's weird. I think I drank a little too fast. Oh. Son, were you eating glitter glue again?
Yes, he just threw up and it's all glitter glue. Kind of like those memes of just like glitter glue pouring out of Son's mouth. Yeah, I can definitely give that a go. That'll be an interesting one, Lynette, to give a go. Not 100% sure if I can hit the pitch for it, but I can definitely give it a try. All right.
Honey, come on. They're almost asleep. Let's just put them down for bed and then it can be just you and me. What do you say? Shh. I'm trying to get them to sleep.
There you go. Yeah, and to explain what the two videos are, because I've already explained their Fallout stuff, the first one that I'm going to be showing you folks is one that was supposed to be kind of, I don't want to say ad, because it wasn't supposed to be a paid-for type of thing, so it's not really an advertisement, more a showcase of the concept and stuff. And true enough, I suppose it would make it the person's search history in a way, considering, I don't know, if we're talking about like the Glitch Trap ASMR I did, I kind of imagine that he's like, in a way, able to hook up to the internet, but he's not really able to do much with it. He can watch videos, he can go to websites and look at them. It's basically like, you know, you're stuck in front of a PC. Kind of thing. And yeah, that's fine, Jay. But let's see, yeah, that was the other thing I was gonna say, is that basically, the other one was more of a showcase of the voices. But, the first one that I'm gonna show you folks at the end of the stream, video-wise, does have the voices as well. And that's where you're gonna get to hear, what was my original voice that the Monty voice started from. And yeah, I'm definitely down to do another request, Jay. Feel free. Me and my weird mind, Linnet, for the... Cassie. You're not Gregory. Who are you? Mimic. The Mimic. All I imagine is the Mimic T-posing. I don't know why. But now I want to see that sucker T-pose. Assert dominance, T-pose. I can definitely do that. All right, let's see. I can't drag you around forever, you know. I need to get to work. Look, we can spend time as we work. I need to get off of my leg. Wow, you're held on there really tight, aren't you? And all that is basically, I imagine, the cartoon wiggles leg in the air, but person stays on. And I actually had a kid do that to me one time. It was one of my friends, like, kids, and they just... I wasn't, like, their official uncle, but they definitely saw me as that, and one of the kids grabbed onto my leg, and their parent was like, "Are you sure you're okay with them doing that? I mean, we can ask them to let go," and I was like, "Oh, no. Let me just do something real quick." Basically, I lifted him a bit with my leg, and then ended up... like kind of walking with them on my leg to the door. They stayed on, and I was like, look, am I gonna be able to go and come back if you keep on holding on? Nah? Alright. And heck yeah, I'd love to know something funny. Rebecca, what is it? Yeah, I could definitely see that, Lynette. Yes, I approve, Lynette. Well, thank you, Jay. I swear it maybe comes from cosplaying Joker, and my laugh just ended up becoming infectious. Because I don't know what it is, but Mark Hamill Joker, like whenever I hear the Mark Hamill Joker laugh, I've actually had someone put on a like compilation of it at one point, and yeah, I just couldn't help but start laughing along, which creeped out some people. They were like, "Why are you laughing along with this Joker laughing compilation?" And I was like, "I don't know." Heck, I do actually have, from that, like, one video short of Felides' costume, I actually have that mask still. So I could wear a cat mask. Okay, so obviously, so I've done some testing here, folks. And I think in creative, nothing else actually, like, moves here. The ship is just kind of floating in place in creative mode, which is weird, because that's been there forever, and it should have kind of drifted away, but it hasn't. But then again, I realized quite a while ago in the game that nothing's really in the ocean here, because I survived that many days with nothing popping up at all. But this is creative mode, so what do you expect? There's going to be differences in creative mode things. Let's see. So, okay, basically kind of have it sound kind of like the dialogue for the enemies in it, yeah? And gets distracted and stuff, kind of dialogue. Okay. Now I want to make that in the, in whatchamacallit, in that Plague game. There's a video game where it's like diseases and stuff. Anyway. Alright. And Banban, I forget the voice for Banban, so I'll give it a go again. I'll try that.
I think it was something around here. I think. All right.
Let's see.
Oh, okay, so it's more about here, I would say.
Oh yeah, I've definitely done that, Rebecca. Oh, I forget what it was, but it was one of those moments where it was like nothing like what I had heard. And so awkwardly everybody in the room turned to me like, "What are you laughing about?" expressions, and I just was like, "He said this, right?" Just like, "Oh dear God, please somebody else have heard this." Nobody did. All right, let's see. Yeah, I can definitely do that. The narrator voice, the movie narrator. Let's see the Garden of Banban one first, though. For that one, you asked Lynette. Let's see here.
Alright, so it was more something around here, if I'm remembering. Okay. Yeah, it was more here. Where are you? Come out. Hello? Come out, please. I just want to be friend. Oh, Fun Fun.
Why, hello there. Are you looking for somebody?
Yes, I'm looking for somebody. Will you help me?
Why, yes, I will.
All right, there you go. Sorry if that was a little off there at the end. All right. Let's see.
For your educational purposes, this is how you survive a Lala attack. Step 1. Put a blanket over her and she'll power off or fall asleep. This concludes all the steps.
For the Painter Cat mascot, I had always kind of imagined it because the Painter Cat mascot, for those of you who don't know, is based off of a cat that I had in real life. Now, mind you, I was a teeny little child when I named this cat, so the name is kind of silly. But it was an albino Siamese cat. And he had one blue eye, one green eye. Beautiful looking thing. Just a beautiful looking, wonderful cat. Loved that cat. So I'd always kind of imagined that's what the Painter Cat mascot is basically a albino Siamese cat. One of the touching parts that I found out years later, though, from my parents related to this cat's story, is the people who sold him didn't know how much albino animals are worth. You know, for pets and just like pedigreed breeding and stuff like that. But they came back to my parents because they were like, we don't want him. He's the runt. He's just white and got one weird colored eye. You know, they didn't know. that the two colored eyes are actually like very valuable too. I only know this because I had researched after my parents told me that these people came back after finding that out and tried to buy him back. my parents said, no, we're not doing that to our kids, and, you know, selling their cat. So yeah, we kept him, and his name was Snowy. He was a wonderful, wonderful cat. I adored this cat. He was my best buddy when I was a kid. And so yeah, that was him. That was what the Painter Cat mascot is technically, is based off of an old cat I had named Snowy. He was awesome. And yeah, Maine Coons, I love Maine Coons. I also adore for like other cat species, because I've actually had one of these, is a ragdoll cat. Sweetest, most mellow cat I've ever known. His name was Bacardi. Yes, like the rum. Because one of our friends joked, Aw. Yeah, a teeny weeny, a teeny little lad. Yeah. I couldn't help but phrase it that way. But yeah, that Bacardi, the reason he was named Bacardi was because one of our friends joked, oh, we should name him after an alcohol, and we were like, just for fun, looking at alcohol names. And the cat was just a very mellow, laid-back kitten, was not as energetic as you would expect. Not that he wasn't healthy, he played and had energy, but he was mainly just very mellow, laid-back attitude cat. And so I joked, you know what? We should name him Bacardi, because he's kind of smooth, like the rum. And people just liked it, and so we ended up naming our cat Bacardi. One of them, and, he eventually had a sibling, so to speak. We got another cat named her Marilyn, like Marilyn Monroe. Because she had a little beauty mark right on her cheek. Alright, so in Lala's voice, that, okay.
Why are you built?
Sorry.
Why are you built like a red tampon?
Or, no, sorry, different voice there for a sec.
Why are you built like a red tampon?
Why are you built like a baked bean?
Baked bean!
And yeah, I added a little more to it. Because of the memes, the big bean. I'd always wanted to see that done with Helpy and Monty, though. Oh, wrong thing. Oopsie. Okay, that is awesome, Rebecca. I approve. Aww. That sounds adorable. And that was my favorite, second favorite cat that I had was a tuxedo cat. His name was AJ, which was short for Awesome Jumper. Yet another cat I had when I was young, but this cat lived for a very long time and was a very, like, this cat saw me as its dad or sibling or something, because this cat was inseparable to me. He just like always followed me around the house. He would sleep on my bed. He really just loved me. That's like the other thing that got me to adore cats, was that cat. Yeah, Lynette. I'd definitely love to know. I love crazy stories of when you're like a baby from parents. I have a few that my parents have told me over the years about my hijinks as a kid. There we go. Kick right back on. Good. Everything is running smooth again. That is pretty random. I've definitely done some random stuff as a kid like that. I don't know, kids in general can just be pretty crazy. It's just a period in your life where that's, I don't know, you kind of get it all out to an extent. A little craziness is always good. At least that's my view. The whole world was saying it would be horrendously boring. It needs to be a little insanity sometimes. And heck yeah, I would love to see Jay. Feel free to share that sort of thing in the random category in Discord. But yeah, let's see here. Oh yeah, Yale Gracie. Yes, I know this story. Yeah. Rebecca, I love that fact. I love the, like, Imagineers at Disney. There's a few of them that I really adore, of the old ones, just because of the stuff they did, and I don't know, just I did some research into them and who they were, and like little documentaries or info about them, and yeah, there were a lot of cool ones. I'll do that, Lynette. Heck yeah. I'll even slip in a little extra of who shaved his head.
Okay, this is gonna be freaking hilarious. Wait until he wakes up and finds out he doesn't have his mohawk anymore.
The next morning.
What the hell? Where's my hair? Get one of the techs in here right now. Wow, are you going for the Mr. Clean look, Monty? Just shut up and fix it quick.
Yes, Helpy shaved Monty's head as a prank. And yeah, depending on it, I don't know. I don't like, I don't know. I'm okay around kids, honestly. But I think that's mostly because, like, most of the kids I'd been around over the years have been pretty well behaved. Let's see here, folks. So I'm thinking soonish here I'm going to wrap up the stream. But, as I said, technically it's not 100% over yet, stream-wise, because I'm going to show those 2 videos when I do that. And I'm more just ending the stream a bit soon here, because I was up real late last night. I kind of, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I've been playing Red Dead Online. Ooh. Speaking of laughing, Rebecca. And I've definitely accidentally scared people 1 or 2 times back in the day. I had to learn how to walk not quietly. I just naturally walked so quietly back in the day that most people would get scared, and I'd often hear people when I would walk up behind them and just say, like, hey, just normally, you know, like you do to a friend who's got their back turned, and you walk up and you're like, hey there. You know, you would join the conversation. Not literally, like, you know, completely to their back, just off to their side. And I would do that often, but everybody would be like, huh, you've got to make some sort of noise. Like, one of my friends constantly would joke with me, like, one of these days, I'm gonna strap a bell to you because I need to know that you're coming up next to me. So I had to learn how to walk so you could hear me. But yeah, speaking of that stuff, that definitely reminds me of that. Yeah. Kind of stuff, just like scaring people and making them laugh, like, because one of my buddies would also just laugh every time it scared somebody. And so you'd see somebody jump, and then you'd hear my other friend just be like, or something, just like giggling. Oh, my favorite moment of it, though, was where the person just glared at them like, gosh darn it again. I'm happy I'm not the only one who has that issue, Rebecca. I don't think it's necessarily bad to be a silent stepper, though. It's actually kind of a good thing. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, I can do that, Lynette. Looks like I'm running low on coffee. I may need to do a quick refill in a little bit here, folks, before I do the video portion that I mentioned. But I will do that real quick, and then I will pop away for just a split second, because the kitchen is not that far away. But let's see here. Okay.
Darling, I got us a ring off of one of the customers, and well, I mean, it is a bit bloody still, but will you marry me again? Please. Please marry me again. I know we've already been married, but I think a second marriage will make it twice as magical, won't it?
Please, you're scaring me. What did you do to get that ring?
Hey, what's going on here?
Sorry, my voice cracked at the end there. Rewind.
Hey, what's going on here?
There you go. But yeah, folks, I will be popping away for just a split second, pretty much. I'm going to refill my coffee real fast so I can, have my throat all prepped to do the quick little explanation for the video. So I'll be right back. All right, folks, I am back. And yeah, I could definitely give that a try. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, now I remember it. Cause I tried to get the waiter's attention by blinking in Morse code. All right. I had to remember kind of what the meme was exactly. I can kind of loosely remember, so I'll give it a go. All right. And yeah, I totally used to do that, Jay. All right.
I tried to get the waiter's attention by blinking in Morse code.
I'll do Ribbon Dancer as the waiter.
Ma'am, are you okay?
I just have something in my eye.
Let me get it out for you.
There you go. There you go. All right, let's see here. So I will be probably setting the character up in the theater for next time. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Thank you, Lynette. I'll give that another go then. And thank you for putting those there. All right.
I tried to get the waiter's attention by blinking in Morse code.
Why are you blinking so much?
Or no, it's pop for that. Okay, yeah. Beep. Restart.
I tried to get the waiter's attention by blinking in Morse code.
Why are you blinking so much?
I've got something in my eye.
Here, let me get it out for you.
No, thank you. I don't want to die.
There you go. There you go, Lynette. Aw. But yeah, folks, it is slowly reaching 8 here. Yeah, because it's 7:50, so it's going to be 8 soonish here. So let me save this. Not like we've really done anything. I need to look that up then. Yay. I approve, Jay. That actually reminds me of a pin I got at an anime convention years ago. I think it's somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so I have it on my desk because I just loved the weirdness of it. But it's just a pin that's just black background, and it says, "I am secretly an important man." On it that I have on my desk sometimes just because, I don't know, I have like one or two random items scattered on my desk that I use here to record, like notebooks and stuff. I haven't really played Fortnite. Speaking of games, though, I am currently working on trying to get my, like, EA account back. I think I mentioned, I mentioned previously in the stream. So I can play Sims 4 again. But yeah. Yeah, let's see here, folks. The view will change a little bit for the stream. It'll change just a teeny bit. Because, you know, background-wise, I don't want this visually going as you guys are watching the video I'm going to show you folks. Because as I said, it's getting closer to the time when I'm going to end my stream. So, I thought, you know, share with you guys, as I said, where Monty came from. So, give me a quick sec, because I need to remember exactly what it is. Also, chat will visually disappear. So, be prepared for that. I'll still be able to see chat. It's just in the video down here. Down there. It will disappear. So, here we go, folks. So this is, just for now, is how it's going to be set up. So you folks can all see the video. And yeah, bye, chat. So, folks, here we go. This is the first video I will be showing you, folks. Is the original video that I did is kind of like an update. So I hope you all can hear the, you know, audio here.
Hey there, everyone. Want to hear a story? Good. Well, I have one hell of a story. All the way from the capital wasteland, D.C., a place that will chew you up and spit you back out.
And
when
yes,
it's
that
done with a
outfit is
person,
completely
you
custom.
won't even recognize them.
Textures and everything.
But this story isn't
That I
just about
did.
one person. It's about lots of people. One of them being you.
All right, Leonard,
Yes,
see ya.
you. Because I need your help to make this story complete. Why do I need your help? Well, you ever want to face death itself? Or maybe join some raiders?
And you
Not
guys
like
will
the ones
recognize
here.
a
No,
voice
no. Like
in
the
this
ones
video
back in DC.
from Monty.
Gotta love this style.
'Cause
Nuts, camped
This has
out,
his
but
character
some
in it.
have
Kind of, well,
rules.
the voice
well,
that I use for him.
kinda rules. Or have you ever wanted to face your fears for when you were little and take down the boogeyman? Well, you're gonna love this story. It's got raiders.
And they've come all the way from D.C. and they're ready to take this land for themselves.
It's even got Death himself.
And your soul will be mine.
And yes,
It was lost.
this
the
is
day
the
the
character
bombs
Monty's voice
dropped.
came from, folks, right there.
And it's even got a creepy bedtime story for the kiddies. A story of the boogeyman.
So don't be scared. Check under the bed.
So, I hope you're ready. It's gonna be one hell of a trip. And I do hope you're ready.
And yeah, there are some, like, scary characters in it. It was meant to kind of be a mix of things. Some of the missions were going to be very comical, joke, kind of zany
So,
missions
I now
and
have
things.
some updates
But
on
yeah.
the mod. I have
And this is an old
now,
video.
completed the
So, yeah.
outfits that I will need for a good percent of the
I haven't really done
NPCs
anything with
that will
it
be
yet,
appearing as they will have custom
over time.
textured outfits.
I just kind of gave up on it, I guess, because I didn't really have time to work on it.
2 weapons as well completed. For now, all I have done is that, but I am still working.
Yeah, all
on
these
other
outfits were
things.
custom textured
And,
outfits
I
made
would love
just for the
some
characters
feedback
that
on
had
the
special
weapons
like effects on them
or,
and things.
the outfits and what you all think of them, and
This
all
was my
that, so-
favorite. Was the Boogeyman's though? The Boogeyman was basically it was meant to, and I actually used some like old from the period that Fallout is set in, real clothing patterns, like the one on the kind of darker blue on part of his outfit is actually an old fabric from like the period Fallout is supposed to be set in, that is a kid's blanket fabric, because his outfit was supposed to be pieced together from old children's clothing. Mainly it was supposed to be stuff he actually had around himself and wore. So yeah, it was supposed to be as if like this kid had kind of changed his old jeans, shirts, and shoes and everything into this kind of creepy vibe.
until next time. See ya. And remember, smile big. It just may creep someone out.
And so, yeah, that is basically that. And as you can see right now, there are like images and the stats of the items. They all had kind of custom looks to them and custom feels to them. Some of these shots were more just kind of to show off the characters as best as I could. You know. But yeah, it was kind of a pet project of mine that I really adored. But you folks will get to see another one here in a second. I just need to get it queued up once this one's done. And then you folks can actually just get to hear their voices. Because that way you'll actually be able to hear a better length clip of Old Man Death's voice, aka where Monty's voice came from. So yeah, it's more for that reason too that I'm showing you folks this. Also partially just because a bit of reminiscing and nostalgia on my part of a project that I had to drop, but I still one day want to continue. So I'm kind of hoping if there are any interested parties who ever watch this, that then they'll, maybe, who knows, want to see that. So let me queue up the last video
Hey there,
here.
Name's Jerry Bomb. Nice to meet you. So, welcome to my wonderful little chem den.
And these are the
Anything I
voice
can get you?
tests.
Some Jet? That's my favorite. Anyways, Mentats maybe?
And this is Cherry
Ooh,
Bomb,
maybe a Nuka-Cola.
the character you would be dealing with
Nuka-Cola's
mainly in the
always great.
storyline
Gotta love a good Nuka-Cola.
for the mod.
Nuka-Cola Cherry then. Ooh, excellent choice. I love Nuka-Cola Cherry. It is one of my favorites.
You all died when the bombs dropped.
Monty's voice,
You just don't
folks.
know it
The
yet.
origin of Monty's voice here.
I am death, and I am coming for you. Fuck the children of Adam.
Apologies for the swearing there,
Those are
folks.
just a bunch of children playing with toys.
But yeah, he is a bad guy,
I've evolved
so I feel it's okay for him to swear a little
beyond
bit.
all this radiation crap.
Because
When I'm done with
bad
the
guys swear
Commonwealth,
sometimes.
it'll feel like the bombs dropped again. And I'll feel right at home. And they'll know.
Now there's
why
only
they
2
call
people
me
here, but
Blight.
yeah, it's fine.
Even the other raiders
happens.
back in DC.
And yeah, the second voice test here was more to see how he sounded with his helmet on.
Those are just a bunch of children playing with toys.
Because basically, after this, I'll give you a quick bit of backstory folks. For those who watch back as well
I'm done with the
as the
Commonwealth.
two watching.
Feel like the bomb's dropped again. I'll feel right at home. And they'll know why they call me Blight. Even the other raiders back in DC.
But yeah, folks. So that is that. And that is the origins of Monty. And his voice is the character called Old Man Death that you saw there. That was the origins of Monty's voice. But now for a quick little bit of backstory on the characters, just for fun. If you guys don't find it fun, I apologize. Next time we'll be focusing more on the other stuff. I just kind of felt like sharing this with you folks, because that's what these are for, to kind of share and open up with you folks about things. So, Cherry Bomb, he is supposed to be basically a wastelander who has, and no worries, Arrow, that's fine. Yeah, he's a wastelander who basically has survived due to his charm, quick wit, and intelligence, and being able to kind of play stupid, often making people just laugh at how insane he seems, when really he's not that insane. So yeah, that's a quick sum up of him. Old Man Death was supposed to be basically a mercenary who had grown really, really old, in one concept of him. In another concept, he was supposed to be basically somebody who worked with caravans, like sending supplies. Heck yeah, Rebecca. But yeah, that, he was supposed to be, like, traveling with supplies, guarding the caravan of supplies, got attacked and got amnesia, and when he woke up and saw the post-apocalyptic world around him, he thought he was death itself. And because he already had a lot of, good fighting skills, gun skills, and all that, and survival skills, he was pretty much unkillable in a lot of senses. So in a way, kind of became a thing that was that. And funny fact, Old Man Death at one point became a small but kind of known creepypasta during a certain period when Fallout 3 was around, because I started a creepypasta thing that people actually believed by spreading it around on servers, not actually doing a story, but spreading it around on servers, basically. Talking about, has anybody encountered this character? He's killing off all of my characters in the game. He's killing off all the NPCs in the world until there's nobody left. All this creepy details. And years later, I've talked to people, and some people didn't do an evil playthrough because of that. Daddy Monty. But yeah, then basically that is the backstory for those two, which were going to be two of the main characters that you were going to handle, although in the mod, Old Man Death was going to be portrayed as actually a supernatural being, is what I wanted it to be, where there's something about this old man that is not natural. He can disappear and reappear. He could basically be a ghost, in a sense, in a lot of ways, is how I was going to portray him in it. Kind of just a force of the Grim Reaper, basically. Blight was supposed to be the leader of for those who know Fallout, a raider gang, or basically a gang of bandits, if you don't know Fallout, that he had, due to radiation and stuff around the area he was born originally, he kind of had a genetic mutation where radiation makes him stronger. He gets more powerful off of it, and so that helmet has, like, radioactive gases being pumped in. He's breathing this stuff Bane style. Let's put it that way. And yeah, I did like that fact, too, that I had an accidental influence, because that made it interesting, especially because I'd kind of just made the concept of spreading this to kind of just have fun. I didn't believe people would believe it, but it turned out awesome that people believed and talked about this weird NPC that the way I described him for the creepypasta version is, yeah, he would go around killing all NPCs in the game if he couldn't find your character. If you kept on, like, not being at the map point that he was during said point, he would just keep traveling around the map and killing NPCs until he found you. Anything in his path died. He just killed off everything. And your game would be empty. There would be no enemies, no NPCs, no anything. Everything was dead. And then your character would die. And that he was put there by the game makers, is the creepypasta-esque detail, to be like a revenge on players who were too cruel. Like, they'd hit children NPCs, because you couldn't kill children NPCs. Of course, you don't want to do that. That's effed up. But, if you, like, hit them, because you could hit them and make them run away and stuff, that, yeah, I was like, if you did stuff like that, the game registered it and would put Old Man Death in there eventually. If you kept on doing evil things that were really effed up to NPCs and stuff, he would come and get you. He was like a moral revenge thing. But yeah. So yeah, Blight was basically, he had worked with Cherry Bomb, was the, like, part that kind of gets revealed. So he's kind of ex-bad guy, gone good guy. He's reformed, was the concept with Cherry Bomb. But yeah, so there's a little explanation of the mod, But I definitely am still planning to do it one day, because it was going to be kind of either a series where you would, like, you had, like, a series of missions related to different stories and stuff. And yeah, exactly. Exactly, Rebecca. But yeah, folks, as I said, after the video, I was going to be calling the stream good. And I mean, there's not that many of you watching now. Not that I really am doing this for the viewers only. I'm doing this just to have fun and be able to share with my audience. But it is always awesome to have you folks here. But yeah, I had a lot of fun streaming this time, hanging out with you folks. And I just want to say again, because I know I've already done a video thanking you folks about this stuff, but ooh, I like that idea, Eero. I say go for it. Like, it's always good to just, like, I don't know, go for it. That's, if I hadn't gone for it, I wouldn't have created the ASMRs I did. I kind of just started and was like, I don't know, I gave myself a kick in the pants being like, do it. But yeah, so I hope that you all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, or whatever it may be for you there, wherever you are. And I want to say thank you all again, because as I was going to say, thank you all for being such an awesome audience and such awesome fans. Because really, like, that is one of the biggest things I'm thankful for, is, like, the support of you guys, my fans, and all that. No, thank you, Eero. But I feel like I want to thank you guys, even if I don't need to. I feel like I want to. And not in a bad, pressured way, like, nah, these people are too awesome not to thank. Aw. Thank you, Rebecca, and bye. Bye, folks. Until next stream, I will see you same time, same place, or wait. Heck, I'm gonna do the joke real quick.
Same time, same place, same Painter Cat channel. Until next time, viewers.
See you, folks.